Guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about liquidity and how to find your areas of interest, areas of liquidity, and your points of interest on where the market is a magnet to in order to find high quality setups for specifically the trading time that I trade, which is our New York session from 8:30 a.m. to noon New York time. So as you see here on the 15-minute chart, which is kind of like my base chart that I look off of for current session times, I will look at higher time frames like the daily and the 1 hour, sometimes the 4 hour for higher time frames, higher time frame points of interest or areas of liquidity for price to run to. But mainly 15-minute is going to be our base. So we want to look here. We have in light blue is our Asian session, our Asian range. In the green box here, we have our London session. And then our vertical lines here, light blue here is 7 a.m. New York session open time. And then 8:30 is New York open and 9:30 New York equities open. And 10 a.m. is the when a lot of news tends to come out. So these are vertical lines. Our horizontal lines we have here. Also this purple one is your midnight open, which is also vertical here noted. Here on these red lines, you have your daily high and your daily low, which was made in London. Okay, so that being said, for areas of liquidity, you're going to want to look for equal highs and relatively equal lows. So if you see here, just before 8:30, you want to come to the charts and look just before 8:30, where is your equal highs and your equal lows? Well, they're paired up here with your daily high, which is this level here, and paired up with your daily low, which was set here during London. Now, why this low? Because if you look here, if you stretch it out, we have this candle here. This low is almost equal to these relatively equal lows here. So these are areas where we're looking for price to come and take out, make a run for lower here, run back up, create a displacement, back into the displacement for continue to run higher to take out this high side liquidity. Okay, now we are bullish on the daily time frame because we still are running up into this fair value gap, into this order block area on the daily here, which as you see in hindsight, looking back on the full move of the day, we came stabbed into. Look here in the body to the wick, end of the wick here, boom, tapped in there. Also, look at basic market structure. We have a high, 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 so we're creating more and more highs. Anyways, back down to the 15. Reset here. Back to where we were. Okay, so I like to drop down to the 5 minute when I'm getting closer to my areas of entry time, which is pretty much from 9:30 to here. So from 9:30 to noon, I'm looking, these are my optimal trading times for liquidity to be taken, for displacement to be created, and our setup model to be created. So look here, we'll play price forward. So we have 8:30 open, price is starting to make a run for these lows here. We're pushing back up. So this is when you want to start shopping around and looking down the lower time frames. around 2 minute, 1 minute are really good. So generally for me, I like to bounce around the 2 minute and the 2 minute and the 1 minute. So you see here we have break of these highs here. Also with this run up all the way up there, you create your displacement gap in here. We put price back just a little bit. You have this fair value gap here. Which price grabs into here. But again, this is why we wait. I find better win rates when I wait closer in between this area here from 9:30 to 10, because I was just back testing and from experience. So now we have this swing high here. Press forward, down, boom. There's a huge displacement there. See how we have 9:30 just creates this huge big push up. Okay, so now one more candle up there. Price there. So now what I like to do is I'll take my GAN box and run from the beginning of that push to the top here. Now I'm looking for fair value gaps underneath 50%. So that would be down in here. Let's drop down to 1 minute, see what we got there. So underneath 50% would be this gap here. Okay, so you can see what I did there. I mean, you can even run it down like this and you're still under 50% there. Okay, at this point you can wait for market to come back and place market execution, or you can set a pending order at this level, and the stops are going to be below the swing low, before right at the lows here, this swing low. And then how do you know what to target? We are going to target, look here, London highs. Why London highs? Because they're the high of the day, and look at how suspect these are equal, right? This is pretty much equal, right? So there's a lot of liquidity resting up there. So you see here that taps right back in. So now we are going to shoot for these highs back up there. Okay. You can also go up to higher time frames and look left. Go to the 1 hour, and we will look left. Let's see. Here, if you look, this huge run, this big old push up here. Now, let's see here. Yeah, there's really not much. I mean, price could go all the way up here or up to here. So right now we would want to be looking at shooting for the high of the day. Okay. Now let's clear this up a bit. This was 50% of that run. So there's our gap entry. Tops below there. here. And bam. Take profit hit right there for a 1 to 1.5. Now, if you wanted to, you could just put your RR to a certain RR. So you go, let's go 3R. It's a really good risk to reward. Three there. And then at this point, you can take partials there. Take part of your position off and let the rest run. See price. Thumbs up. Oh, come on. There you go. TB smashed. Right about 11 a.m. New York time. There you go. Now, why did price stab all the way down here and create this low just after 8:30 a.m.? Now, if we follow price to the left, what do we have down over here? Up to the 2-minute. In 2-minute, look at this, perfectly untouched fair value gap from Asia, unfilled, right? We had this push down, did not close this in. So if we run this all the way to the right, through London, into New York, look at that. So that is just, I mean, you can't get much more perfect than that when it comes to price delivery. So drop down to the 1-minute here. I mean, you could have bought some buys here just off of some classic price action here, but I mean, that's just freaky to me. So Asia gap filled there almost perfectly, and then we get our push up. So, but this is why these lows were taken. The London lows were taken out here, so we have sell side liquidity taken. Then we have market structure shift here. Now, the break of these highs leaves this imbalance, which is 50% of this run here. Underneath here, at a discount, gets filled not once but twice. You have a chance to enter, and then you could even take this box and shoot for 50% of this box. Move your entry to here for a better risk to reward and more precise entry. Stops same, and yeah. So that's just one, how to look at areas of liquidity, how to follow liquidity and order flow, and then also finding areas of liquidity gaps that haven't been filled yet. Like this is really cool. You look back, Asian was this perfectly untouched fair value gap there. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below. And this is also a reason, if you look, 9:30 to 10 a.m. This is my optimal trading time. This is my kill zone. So if you want this indicator, it's called ICT Index Futures America. This plots all of the vertical and horizontal lines for you for the New York session. So that is what I use here. All these lines, midnight open, equities open, are all marked for me. The daily high, the daily low. We even have midnight open, and start London, kill zone, red, and you can customize these. This is Asian, start. So if you guys like to use that indicator, that's the one that I use. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out, makes me happy. Appreciate you guys, all the support so far. Feel free to give me a follow on Instagram, FX Andrew Capital. Shoot me a DM. I do have a Telegram group that's free, and I also do offer some one-on-one mentorship coaching if you need. And thank you guys again. Until next time, trade safe.